Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here. We're off for more of Disney's Haunted Mansion. Possibly the finale of the game, according to my game plan anyway. In the last episode, we went into the gallery, messed up with a bunch of portraits that were pretty much the loading screens of the game. You go behind them, they become evil. You go in front of them, they become good. We had to go up and down and all around in that tower, and it took us quite a while. And we also went to the observatory, where it became a Mario secret level out of sunshine or something. And even the ghosts inside made both a Mario and a fairy tale reference. And in this episode, we're going to see if we can find Atticus Thorn. We are almost done here. We're at 885 souls. We've got all the soul gems. We've got one more room available to us. We dealt with the death outside this room. I haven't turned off the game over, and this is right after the last episode, so I'll have to deal with that nonsense. And prepare for probably the hardest room in the game. It's pretty basic, but it is pretty much one of the biggest survival rounds ever. Be prepared to lose a lot of lives, because even I have trouble trying to even get words out in this. So yeah. Plus there are 4 cards in this room. 4 cards and another Mumbo Doll. The final Mumbo Doll in the game as well. So we are almost done here. Madame Leota, what do you have to say for yourself?
To reach the cranks, you'll need to fight. The chandelier will raise the light.
You'll need to fight. Oh god, is this room evil. And notice that there are only 14 souls in this room. Not 15, not a multiple of 5. It is weird. Plus we have our final Tomb of Shadows right here. Unless I missed one, I hope I didn't.
The fever has returned and claimed some of the laborers, but not before they completed their task. Recovery of the beacon's soul gems is now imperative, as is the gathering of the final ingredients. The gems were scattered in an attempt to thwart me. My minions still have not been able to deliver them. Perhaps there is another way.
Alright, so, page 999, the final page of volume 6. Yes, we haven't missed another Tomb of Souls, because I was talking about the 5th one in the chess room in the museum and whatnot. So yeah, September 21st, 1878. I think this game takes place at 1879? If I remember correctly at the beginning of the first episode, but I can't remember. But yeah, so this was like, what, maybe a few months or maybe just a year before Zeke turned up with the beacon and whatnot. And now Atticus Thorn is like really feeling threatened after all this time. Like 500 to 800 years in the making, and only now is he getting thwarted after all this. And about the fever returning and claiming some of the labourers, I'm not too sure if that's an actual history related thing. I really need to brush up on my history. That's bad. But yeah, that's the final Tomb of Shadows right there. But I'm still going to say, remember what they said about Madame Leota in Volume 5. Because that's for later. But yeah, we've got a pretty big room here. So first of all, just go spamming, and here we go. Spirits everywhere. We also got music for this, which I've actually not heard before because it's never that loud enough for me. Well, I'll turn it up more than I want to, so I can actually hear this. My god, these souls already are wrecking me! Stop! Get away from me! Seems like I have only a limited range. So, I was going to put battle music in myself, but apparently the game has its own battle music that I've never heard before. Like I said, there are 4 cards in this room. Music. There's a golem right over there. There's a golem at the end of every area. We've got to focus on one and just kill him as we go. Just kill him as we go. Don't stop moving. We are going to get wrecked. I need a tonic pad. Right. So can I please kill this one guy? Because as there are golems in every square, every end of this room, because it's like a crossroad room, we got to keep on moving, because otherwise these skelly bobs are just going to murder us. I'm going to keep on grabbing the tonics as I go, because I'm going to take too much damage otherwise. I need to get a red off. I need to get a red off. I need to get a red off. Okay. Up. Blue. Blue. God damn it. I need a tonic. Quickly. Another tonic. God damn it. Kill the guy. There we go. Okay. Spam, spam, spam. Okay, cool. Okay, we've got one left. I'm doing really good here. I'm doing the best I've done so far. Funnily enough. Right. I need another red. Spam, spam, spam. I'm trying to keep those skelly bobs away from me. I know I keep saying skelly bobs or skeletons. Don't judge me. It's easier to say. Well, I'm trying to focus right here. Hocus focus. Hocus pocus. Whatever. Come on, I need another red. Okay, blue. Blue. Blue! He's done! Okay. I think that's a checkpoint in this battle. That onslaught can easily eat up your lives. I'm not even keeping track of the cards at this point. I think I've grabbed all 4. I had... Did I have 5 when I entered this room? I feel like I had 5 when I entered this room. Yeah, I had 5 when I entered this... Did I? I can't remember. God damn. Why did I not keep count? Because I was trying to focus. Yes, I did have 5, because I grabbed the one down there, grabbed one in the middle, grabbed one down there. I had 5 when I entered this room. So this one should be the 4th one. So I should have all of them. Because there's one at every end of the room, except for the entrance, and there's one in the middle of the room. So yeah, I think I've got them all. As you can see, enemies have stopped, the battle music has stopped for now. We are good. We've got a checkpoint, which is great. I'm stocking up on tonics right now. I am surprised I didn't lose a life. I normally lose 2 lives. Because before I activate anything else, I want to talk about why I have a lot of trouble in this room. Because as you saw there, it was like 3 golems, a bunch of spiders and whatnot. Because when you're standing here, and you've taken out both the 2 skeletons, Stalfos things, and then you take out all the evil spirits, a spider appears behind, a big spider appears behind you. It's called Tiller. All the sort of references, why not? Then there's a golem right down there, and right down here. And they all spawn those little skeletons that like to chase you. And when you're trying to just continuously spam your attacks to try and keep them away here, they'll just keep piling on top of you and eating away at your health. They do so much damage. So that's why I just went balls to the wall, just ran down here spamming, because I needed to take out one of them quickly so I could focus on another one and keep myself alive. And you saw my health. I had like no health at one point. Okay, so what we want to do is chuck a red and immediately activate this, because that should paralyze that knight that just spawned right next to me. Yep, he basically the knight statues that we've been seeing throughout this room, they will wake up when you activate a chandelier. But once you activate it, you don't have to activate it again, I don't think. Yeah, I can't activate it again. And that's not because of the red lightning. So my tip for this room, when dealing with that anyway, is to chuck a red gem in the direction of the nearest knight statue, which for this crank it will be for this guy. So I want to chuck a red one near him and then activate the crank immediately, so at least then we can get one hit off and paralyze him before he comes running up to us. Oh, never mind, that spider at the very end there wants to show up. So let's fire that now, and then fire up blue. And he's dead immediately, okay. Okay, so I've got 2 tonics at the end here, which is nice, because I haven't had to use them yet. Activate, activate, activate! Right, that pillar's still going on, we just saw it at the side of the room there, side of the screen there even. Red, blue, blue, blue. I don't think the red gem seems to do any damage to this guy, unlike the orange gem. Either that or it's doing it so minutely that it's not worth it, but it does do paralyze, so that's cool. Plus it lingers, so that's a tip for you right there. And for this one, oh, so it wasn't that guy, it was the guy waiting there, okay. So this one's probably for the one that we're about to do. Have I really only got 2 tonics left in this room? I thought I would have to drink them all. Plus there's a Mumbo Doll in here as well, like I've already mentioned, I think I've already mentioned, but we haven't had really any need to do anything with that. And we can't get it right now anyway until we beat the room, which if you're really low on health you want to pick up immediately. But, thank God, we've turned the lights on. But that soldier... Wait, that soldier... Oh, that soldier despawned! That's nice! I'm guessing if you, like, activated the 2... Well, obviously that one's closest, so I'm guessing if you left this one the last, you would have had an easier time because you wouldn't have had to fight that guy, and you would have not risked taking any damage, I guess? So it actually despawns the knight that gets activated along with the crank, because you turn all the lights on, so there's not really much point fighting it. You've done your job. So that was the best I've ever done on this room before. I normally lose at least 2 lives. I didn't take any losses. So for my scrubbery uppery on I'll leave that Mumbo Doll right there for now. Yeah, we just got to search all the boxes around here. That's all we got to do. Hang on a sec. Yep, I knew it. Oh, they're all in the middle. Look at that. 4 of them right there. Actually, no, that's 5 of them. Jesus. So yeah, we're not done yet. That's why I wanted to leave that Mumbo Doll there. But I couldn't remember how many skeletons there were here. I thought it was only about 3. But yeah, this is probably Atticus Thorn's like last ditch effort to try and stop us. Just chucking all the enemies at us right now. But we killed them all, so that's cool. But yeah, like I said, you just got to search every box in this room just to find the souls. A little bit insane and ridiculous, but it happens. Right. Come on. Where are you, souls? I got 10 left. There we go. Smashing the button there, but I wasn't picking them up. And we completed the last certificate! It's the captain!
Standing! We've completed the pirate's death certificate.
Oh, excuse me. For some reason, Madame Leota's portrait froze in that one. That's strange, because that's not supposed to happen. Hopefully my disc is working still. I mean, this room's obviously loaded, but, you know. What happens if we leave the room and try to save? I have to do this again off screen? I might do worse. I can't have that. That will affect my totals. Oh well. Let's keep going here. Let's keep mashing the activate button. There we go. I'll grab the last one in a minute because I want to take this guy out and then grab the freaking thing first. Right, fire. Alright, doing good here. Fire. Get him, get him, get him! He's done! Alright, good. Thank God that this room's actually a big room for a change, instead of in that little nick hallway that is literally right outside this room, or in a hallway itself, or even in a tiny room. For once we have a lot of room to actually deal with the guy. So let's grab that, our final health extension of the game. 2 tonics still left in the room. Let's grab our final soul and hand in this final death certificate for the pirate. Alright, Captain, talk to me, yar!
Good morning, evening, whichever it is, matey. I was starting to think maybe you wasn't going to make it this far.
I'm pretty experienced with the beacon.
No, what's this? My death certificate. Yes, this is how I lost me treasure. A mutiny it were, a bunch of whiners. I always gave 'em a fair share. Say, matey, you found any of me lost treasure yourself?
I don't think so.
Well, if you do, you go ahead and keep half, which is 40%, you know.
What? Low math.
And just to show I'm a man of me word, I'll give you this here ring. It's a signet ring. Belonged to a member of that Order of Shadows, it did. Use it well, and if, I mean, when you come back, I'll cut you in for half the loot. Like I said, a full 30%.
You said 40%.
In fact, I could always use a good first mate. That is, if you're still in need of gainful employment when this is all over. Keep that in mind. Half of the loot for me first mate, 20%, and not a penny less.
You said 30! Then you said 40! And half is 50.
The markings on this ring seem familiar. The foyer, that's it. This ring is the key to the device in the foyer. We must return there.
So yes, the Captain Pirate here. Yeah, alright, sorry about that. I had a bit of phlegm in my throat as soon as I started speaking. Blech. Anyway, this pirate captain, ye gave us the freaking boss key to the mansion, which allows us to get at Atticus Thorn. Yep, this guy, that was the only reason why we had to find this guy. But now we are maxed out with all the souls. 999 souls. We have 9 cards in our reserve, which is what the number we should be finishing on. And we have 20 cards left to get. So we are almost done with this. And with that, let's leave this room and get back to the foyer. And I can't remember if the dev shows up again. I don't think he does. He only shows up when you have to cross from one room to the next. Okay, he doesn't. And we just had a look in Zeke's face there for a second because the camera imploded into his face for like that one frame. So that was funny. But what we want to do is get back to the foyer. So you know what? I'll just take the shortcut and come all the way down this way. Jumpity jumpity doo. And of course that knight wants to come out of nowhere and just wreck us. So I'm just going to stand here and fire some superpower shots. And he's done already. And, yep, of course, you won't let me get out, will you? You know what? Oh my god, there's 2 of them! Can we actually just open the door? Because they won't hit us. Oh, going through the door. Got it. You know what? I'll keep this loading screen in as well, because why not? Because I was in the middle of a sentence. But yeah, 2 right there. I'm not too sure what appears in the downstairs hallway at this point in the game, but we're back in the foyer and it's no longer safe. Remember this device? Yep, that is the device, this little sparkly thing. That's what we couldn't interact with before, and this ring is the boss key, in order to get in there. And yes, there is a golem in here, and did you seriously hit me? I know I've got a tonic and a couple of rooms left over still, including the attic that we were just in, but I'm not going out of my way for that. Let's kill that guy, and sadly if we do save at any save clock, including this one, this guy, well, if we save in this room, this guy's going to get us. If we save in the hallway, there's probably going to be some knights after us. And if we save in the downstairs hallway, I don't know what's in there, to be fair. Probably a bunch of scary Marys. So that's a thing. But, yeah. I'm just going to say right now you want to save. Just saying that right now. Because you're not going to have another chance to save. And even though I haven't made a backup file, I'm pretty confident that we'll be able to do this. We've got 20 cards left to get. Where are they? They're actually in the final boss room. Or the room before the final boss room. You'll see what I mean in a second. So make sure you save before you activate this, because we can now finally do so. Stick the ring in, twist, and there we go. Maybe that was Atticus Thorn before he became a evil tyrant or something, or a demon. But yeah, once we enter through this door, we can't go back. Even though technically anything in this room is permanently missable, it technically also isn't, because if you beat the game, you can't save after you beat the game, and when you reload your save, you can go back in there. So, yeah, that's a bit of a thing, but I'm going to mark them as permanently missable, because why not? Even though they're piss easy to get. And that's no joke, I'm serious. We're not having pretty much any cuts in this episode. It's insane. And we're already at 15 minutes, so this is a decent length video. So here we go. Recognise this room from the movie / the ride? It's the lift room. The portrait lift room. The portrait lift, as I like to call it. It doesn't have a name, but that's the name. I'm giving it anyway. So it falls. We get a look at these portraits, and in order to get out, of course, we have to take the entrance we just came through. But before you even do, Atticus Thorn's slugs want to bundle us, and I was trying to charge there, it didn't want to work. Immediately fire off a red one, and then try dodge out of the way. Just keep firing reds, because they come out everywhere and they have like no health, so that's pretty much the way you want to go. There's no music here, you don't have to kill any of these guys, to be fair. I'm just doing it just so we don't have to deal with them. And we can get our 2 last 1-ups in the game. 10 cards. 20 cards. There we go. We have all 999 souls. We have 36 out of 39, well, I have 36 out of 39 lives, because I've lost 3 lives throughout this entire game so far. So I have as many lives as I'm going to get in this game, and I have all 349 cards in the game. All 349. I've finished on a 9. If I had one more card, I'll get another 1-up. There is no final card, as far as anybody knows, in the entire world so far, so if it does get found in some way, I will obviously make a bonus episode to cover it, so that we can once again make this 100%, and we've got all soul gems! We are done. We are 100% this game. All that's left to do now is to face off with Atticus Thorn.
Good, good. You've brought them to me.
You will never get away with destroying the afterlife as long as we're here, Thorn.
Afterlife, my dear sweet Leota. Think you that my ambitions stop merely at death's door? Oh, no, no, no. Why settle with conquering the realm of the dead, when the land of the living is practically within my reach? No more of this confusing life after death nonsense. I'm afraid from now on, it's just death, death, and more death.
How was that good thing?
Zeke, the beacon!
I'll be taking that if you don't mind. Your efforts are greatly appreciated, Zeke. You've collected a great deal of souls for me. Not to mention all of the legendary soul gems. And thank you, my loyal minions, for giving yourselves willingly to my cause.
What? We didn't!
With the energy of these souls, I will have enough power to bring darkness and decay over the heavens and the earth. I won't be needing this trinket anymore.
Oh my god, the beacon's empty! Even the souls are gone!
Everything that lives dies if you give it enough time. But patience, I'm afraid, is one of the many virtues you'll find that I, well, lack. From the mightiest king to the tiniest sparrow, all will become nothing but ashes, dust, and food for worms. Ah, yes. In the end, the worm conquers all.
Gee, I wonder what his final form is. A freaking worm.
And my feast has just begun.
The beacon has no power! It hasn't even got the yellow, the white soul yet.
I'm afraid your precious beacon is quite powerless without its crystal core.
Crystal core, eh?
What are you doing?
Madame Leota, we need your power!
The souls, their suffering is beautiful, powerful, but there's still room.
We fixed the beacon!
For
It's
at
glowing!
least one more.
Alright, remember what I said in... Right, let's target... Right, let me just dodge for a second here. Right, you're trying to fire the beacon, it ain't gonna work. Hold the button and you go into rapid fire mode. Madame Leota has been infused into the beacon and there are tonics surrounding the outer rim of the boss arena so that you can attack and heal constantly to fight Atticus Thorn. The guy that we found in the pantry is obviously trying to help us with a bunch of tonics here. Now, remember what I said in Volume 5 of the Tomb of Shadows where Madame Leota had power to defeat the lesser evil spirits? Well, we can channel her power into the beacon and make her power strong enough to fight Atticus Thorn, even though it's doing minimal damage. And that beam I hate so much, I do not know how to dodge it. You just gotta tank it. Just continuously fire, and there we go. When he exposes his jewel, that's his weak spot. Tap the targeting button, and you should be able to switch your target. The problem is that if he does hit you with that beam, it knocks out the beacon. And if you try to keep mashing it, it does not work! I'm gonna lose a life! I need some help. I need some help! I need some help! I died! I lost a life! Pants! That cannot be helped! I'm gonna lose lives, that's gonna be a thing. So, let's just hit his weak spot here and do massive damage. He keeps blocking it, dang it! He's being a lot more annoying than he usually is. Right. Alright, so I have learnt a trick to help with the targeting. If you just tap off R3, which is basically clicking the right analog stick, you can switch targets on the fly. You don't have to tap the target button. That's like a technique that's not actually taught to you, but that's a thing. Okay, I'm gonna have to start this tutorial again. Tonics have, I think tonics have like a recharge time of about 5 seconds. Oh, come on! No, the tonic isn't showing up. I'm gonna lose another life here. No, I got the tonic. Okay. Yeah, I guess I was not on it yet. Alright, let me just keep jumping here because I need to keep dodging. Okay, switch targets! Pants! I lost another life! I can't dodge that attack. I don't know how to be fair. I know this is a 100% walkthrough, but I don't have a strategy for this guy. I just continuously mash and just hope for the best. Switch to the gem! Zeke! Switch to the fracking gem! It's exposed, and I can't target it for whatever reason. I'm pressing the button, I'm mashing the frickin' thing. I can't seem to do it. Right, I need to take him down now. I need to take him down now. Die, please! Die, please! I'm not losing another life on this phase! There we go! God damn it! Almost 3 lives that took me. That was the worst I've had on that run, to be fair. Alright, is he dead? Of course not. He just went into the ground. Alright, he's ready for another round. Okay, now we've got lava to deal with. If you land the lava, you will take damage. And he also has his little tentacle arms. Oh my god, I'm bouncing on the lava. I guess if you really want to avoid damage, take damage with the lava first. Because that does the least amount of damage. Come on. Show your bloody gem so I can hit that. God. Oh god, that flamethrower. Get that tonic, dang it! I was right next to the tonic as well. I'm losing lives by the dozen here. That's the 4th one I've lost, I think. Fifth one I've lost. Fifth? Fourth? Fourth on this battle. Tonic! For God's sake! At least he's a lot easier in this form, to be fair. You just got to take the hits and go. Oh my god, I'm hanging by a thread! Ah, what? I didn't even land in the lava! What the hell? I'm on the platform! Oh my god, can I please stop losing lives? This is the worst run on the boss. I'm not gonna lie, this is the worst run on this boss I've ever had. He's not normally this bloody annoying. Well, probably not the worst. I probably had worse when I was first playing the game, but that was so long ago, I don't remember. Alright, he's almost done, he's almost done! Oh my god, don't lose another— Yes! Good lord, I was hoping— Oh, I was really hoping that was going to go better. Oh, I couldn't hit his gem once. I don't think I hit his gem even once, and that's his weak spot. You do like double damage. But yeah, Madame Leota just does not do any damage at all. And somehow we beat him with Madame Leota's power magnified by the beacon. And with that, guys, we beat the game 100%. But I did not expect to lose that many lives against the guy. But you just got to tank him. Just got to tank those hits. I don't know how to dodge most of them.
Now that was some shooting.
And of course, this part of the game is loud, and we collapse after all that.
Zeke? Zeke?
Ooh, Mustang, the wind knocked right out of his face.
Oh dear. He's gone.
It was an honor to have served with him. Bravest fella I ever met.
He did sort of grow on you after a while, poor little beggar.
Excuse you. We're not done yet.
Oh, we thought we'd lost you.
You were victorious! Atticus Thorn and the Order of Shadows will trouble us no more!
Thanks to you, Zeke, and Madame Leota?
Meh. Oh wait a minute, I left her in the beacon. Where's the beacon? Here we go. Are you absorbed or what?
Leota? Madame Leota, are you there?
Woohoo! Take that, you bloated sack of souls!
Leota!
What? It's over already?
Yep.
Did we win?
Yes, we did.
Yes, it's over, and everything's fine. More than fine now. They're free, Leota. The souls. You freed them all.
All of those souls that we gathered. And a friendly ghost can go off as well.
With their troubles finally put to rest, the ghosts resolved to haunt the mansion together, for now and ever after. I made up my mind to stay on for a time as caretaker of the estate, and afterwards, with the blessing of Madame Leota and the others, I continued to pursue my dream of becoming a writer. Only many years later did I come to understand how, on that dreary October afternoon when I first opened the door to that haunted mansion, I had opened the door to the rest of my life.
As the moon climbs high o'er the dead oak tree, spooks arrive for the midnight spree. Creepy creeps with eerie eyes start to shriek and harmonize. Grim, grinning ghosts come out to socialize. When the crypt doors creak and the tombstones quake.
Well, while we're listening to this in the background, I'm not going to be too quiet because, well, this could go on for quite a while. Yeah, that's the game, 100% as far as we know. If there's any, like I said, if there's any other discoveries of this game, and there's like more Mumbo tokens to find or many more cards, I will obviously go out of my way to try and to put them in a bonus video so that we do have a legit 100%. But at this point, this is a legit 100% walkthrough as far as we know. And You know, can I just say it's actually been quite fun to do another project on the Dazzle. I mean, I know it's not it's HD, I know it's standard definition, but working with the Roxy all the time, and it's sometimes glitchy nature with recording and stuff, and the way you have to set it up is like attached to the computer, then attached to the TV so I can actually play it without lag, and then I have to convert it for like 2 hours, and then it takes like even longer to render the video. There we go. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, if I could talk. I hope you enjoyed this Halloween special. This is actually one of the first projects I've actually done pre-recorded before it actually got released, as you already know. I did say that I wanted to record this entire Let's Play before Halloween. In fact, I'm recording this on the 18th of October. And of course, the first episode will be out on the 30th or 31st of October. Well, let me click the date quickly. 31st of October on the Saturday. So it's like there's still at least a couple of weeks before I even start releasing this Let's Play. So that's cool. So once that, in fact, the finale of Earthbound Beginnings at this point in time hasn't actually gone up yet. So of course I'll be having a break after that, and I'll be uploading the rest of the day of Pikmin 2 that I'm on at the moment, so that we can have like a good break without leaving it on a cliffhanger halfway through the day of Pikmin. But yeah, with this game, this was on normal, and that was the worst run of the boss I've had. But I did have fun. It was really fun to try and like be all like try to be informative, and the layout, of course, probably didn't match what I was saying in the commentary, because I probably, like in the first episode, it probably changed to what I had envisioned, but it just worked out being different, maybe. I can't remember what I said in the first episode, to be fair, because that was like about 2-3 weeks ago. But yeah, that was that. And this, like I said, this was the first Let's Play I've recorded all the way through before uploading it, and because of that, it was like a nice change of pace, even though it did put a little bit more of a workload on me when I had to manage my Super Mario Custom courses, which at the current point is at an end until I can boost up my numbers, because I've got 2 upload slots left at this point, and I don't know what I want to put up, like another few stage recreations or an original stage or so. So that's a thing. And not only that, but we have of course Earthbound Beginnings, which is almost just recently finished. At this point of release, it will be finished. And we still have Pikmin 2 going on. That will take quite a while because of all the challenge mode and whatnot. Scatlink is still uploading once again. She's actually continued her Halloween special that she was doing last year, but because of her recording setup and equipment, she just wasn't able to like get it working. But now she's actually been on the ball. She's already uploaded 2 episodes, and she's almost finished Ratchet & Clank Quest for Boot as well. So you might want to go over to her channel, check that out. That's a thing. And these credits are way long, considering how this game is very short. I mean, hell, Luigi's Mansion probably took the same amount of time to complete, and yet that didn't have a lot of credits. But then again, that was more of a launch title. This has been everywhere, so that's a thing. But yeah, I don't know if anyone else is working on Halloween specials. Like I said, this was my Halloween special for this year. Pikmin, I don't really have plans for any other projects this year, so that's a thing. I don't have any other projects for this year. It will just be Pikmin 2, and that'll be it. Maybe a couple of episodes of Chaos Edition, Mario 64, or Zelda, what have you. Probably a few more Smash replays, but yeah, that's a thing. And we're not done yet, because look at this. We have codes before we actually finish this game off. Like I said at the beginning of this Let's Play, if you beat it on easy, it just says try a different difficulty. If you beat it on normal mode, you get upgrade weapon code and invulnerability code, which are broken as hell. And obviously you have defeat nightmare mode for additional codes, but you don't really need to do that, considering that you could just look it up online and tell you the codes, which I will explain in a bonus episode that will be coming out, which I'm going to be probably recording straight after this. And in that bonus episode, I'll be explaining on how you can actually make special challenges. But before we do anything, I still need to explain the final weapon that we got in the game. So I need to actually go back into my file, and that's why I wanted to save as well. And we're back in the game, but before I even start fighting this guy, I want to show off the codes. Let me just get into a safe place here. probably all the way to the opposite end here would probably be safe, because they won't be able to get me. So, I'm going to stand here, and we're going to do one of those codes that we got right now, because if you remember, we got Madame Leota in the final battle, but we weren't actually able to... Are they going to climb up the wall? I hope they don't. No, they just disappear. Okay, cool. Oh my god! The golem's actually chasing me down. Crap. Alright, let me go over here, and hopefully I'll be safe here. Alright, so, yeah, I want to do the code to get to Madame Leota, because Madame Leota is a legit weapon that we can have outside of the final boss. You have to hold right on the D-pad, square, square, triangle, triangle, circle, 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 X. There we go. Now notice that I'm back down to only the white soul gem. Let me continue doing the code. And there we go, we've got the purple soul gem. So I'm going to keep doing that until we get to the final soul gem. Then we'll do the code one last time on screen, and then we'll get to Madame Leota. Okay, I forgot to mention that every time you do the code, you have to actually let go of the D-pad and then do it again in order for the code to actually register after you've done it. So let me just hold the D-pad once again after letting go. There we go, good lord. Alright, so now we've got nothing in the beacon except for Madame Leota herself. There we go, we're sniping. We're sniping, we've got the rapid shot. You want to see how powerful this is against normal enemies? You want to see how powerful this is? This is the strongest weapon in the game, yeah. Apparently, no soul gems equals the strongest weapon in the game. Let's get to this golem without dying here. And look at it, it just eats at his health! Dead already! Yes, it does basically, it does the same amount of damage as the power shot per second. The same amount of damage as a normal power shot per second, but it just nullifies all effect. It doesn't give flinch, but it does eat away at the opponent's health. It always does that much damage. It even did that much damage to Atticus Thorn, so it's a set amount of damage. And considering that it is like that to all enemies, it destroys enemies immediately. And with that, guys, I want to just say I will be having a bonus episode after this episode showing off the other codes, but as I had to explain what that weapon does to other enemies, I felt like I wanted to tack that one to the end of this episode, considering that we actually got that weapon in this episode. Yeah, the beacon with no soul gems is actually more stronger with one soul gem. That makes no sense. But yep, with that, guys, we're at the end of this Let's Play. So I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. It has been weird, sane, a little bit glitchy, more glitchy than I care to admit, because I don't normally have that many glitches when playing the game. But yeah, that kind of happens, and sorry for the little bit of a sloppy ending here, especially during the credits and whatnot, but and afterwards, but you know, that happens sometimes. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed recording this Let's Play. I'm actually pretty, I don't know, I say that I'm actually pretty glad that I decided to record it before releasing it, so I can take a bit more of a longer break and just focus on Pikmin 2 and maybe a few other series like Chaos Edition stuff that we're going on right now. And like I said countless times, if anything else comes up and this ain't a legit 100% walkthrough, I will come back with other bonus episodes covering what we missed. But other than that, sadly this weren't in HD, but that's a thing that was explained in part 1. Hope you enjoyed this Let's Play, and I'll see you for the bonus episode where we cover all of the cheat codes in the game. See you guys then.